take number one.
How you doing, YouTubers? Jerry here. I'm watching this YouTube video on cable installation and bad cable installation. And again, this is on YouTube, watching it on my new flat screen TV. And the guy was saying everything worked great except for the digital television. And the internet worked good, the phone worked good, except for the TV. A lot of times when they're connecting the TVs, they will use a couple of splitters and they will split the connections off. The TV in the living room, I like to have the best signal. And the TVs upstairs I really don't care about. But as for Verizon Fios, which is great because you don't have to worry about that because it's all a digital fiber optic connection. Let's say like Comcast. It's all split off of everybody's houses on the street, on the whole block. And you're grabbing one of those connections to your house. So if somebody across the street's using their internet, of course your signal's going to go down a little bit. And, oh, by the way, I paused that. But yeah, I'm sitting here listening to this guy talk about his digital TV will be, it will get depixelated. He'll lose the picture, it'll freeze, and then come back on a few minutes later. But that's because all your connections are split off to each room in your house using cable splitters. And I just wanted to talk about that for a second. This is what I do. After the installer leaves, I will go around and check the connections, make sure everything's real, nice and tight and secure. I like to make sure my work is superb. And a lot of times I will make changes. I'll disconnect a couple of lines. I'll put in another splitter. But for one thing, I make sure the living room TV, where mostly everybody is running off of the one incoming line. Which I will take a splitter and splice that off from the straight incoming line from outside, from the pole that's coming in and hooked to the house. I will take that, run that to one splitter, a 2-out splitter. And I will put the two-way splitter in that line there. And then that's what I do is I take the incoming connection, which is coming to the living room, and I will connect that to the two-way splitter. And then I'll take a jumper cable and connect the rest of the splitters to the other connection on that two-way splitter. So that the living room TV is getting the number one picture. You know what I mean? So it won't be dispixelated or anything like that, because I like my viewing experience to be superb for me and everyone in the household. I don't want to be sitting here watching TV and just see a bunch of, pixels come across the screen and then I lose the picture and it's complicated. And it makes you look very bad. But anyway, I like my cable being superb. As far as cable, that's the way it has to be. That's the way I do it. Verizon Fios, you don't have to do that because everything is coming in on a digital signal. And basically, I did my Verizon Fios the same way I do the cable, so there's no problems whatsoever. But the installer said I didn't have to do that. Basically, I said you were wrong, and I did my own thing again. So I have no problems in any of my bedrooms or my living room. Picture is great on the TV, on every channel. Internet's great. We got the phone service through Verizon Fios. That's superb. Not a problem with that. And that's basically how I do my service. Thank you, YouTubers. Have a nice day.